Welcome.
MESA, it's a STEM after-school program.
Inspires you to build, to solve problems for people.
It's like an opportunity to understand like the engineering field. Like I never had that opportunity anywhere else.
We're all in here because we want to do this and we want to build things.
It gets really tough sometimes and you just want to give up, and when something just clicks in your head, it's like it feels amazing.
Our challenge, we had to do a prosthetic arm, and when I finished, it fully functioned, and I was so proud. And that's when I realized I wanted to be an engineer.
I remember a teacher just recommending, like, hey, Mohammed, I think you would be interested in this program. It's called MESA, Math, Engineering, Science Achievement. So it was kind of awe-inspiring to see different people who looked like me or similar to me teaching. It was fun. It was interesting. It was different. Met a lot of good people that I'm still, we're still good friends.
A lot of times the reason that students don't enter certain types of fields is because they just don't know about them. And they don't know what it takes, let's say, to be an engineer. But when they're actually engineering projects and products, and they see that it's actually similar to what people are doing in the real world, then there's not as much fear. It's like a light bulb that comes on in terms of their engagement.
But our last school has just arrived, so we will be beginning in 5 minutes.
Companies want people who are able to critically think, problem solve, able to do things under pressure. These are all things that we ask students to do in MESA. And they're getting that preparation when they're in middle school, and I think that that just means that when they are old enough to get into a career and into an industry, that they'll be better prepared and ready to go.
I'm looking around at these kids out here. They bring a fresh perspective into the engineering space.
Show their creativity, their way to think outside the box, that I think it's beyond their years.
We have wonderful young people who get inspired and excited about their projects and what they're learning, but we know that the STEM fields are they're hard and challenging, and you need a support system. We have a lot of people in the overall MESA community who are there to support them.
The thing for me that really made MESA stick with me was that it made me feel like I had a sense of purpose, especially at a young age. Like I could achieve something, I could make something, I could work within a team and create something really cool. MESA was a safe space for me to be creative and encouraged me to, fulfill a path that isn't necessarily something that existed already.
I'm currently a freshman here at Portland State, and I'm pursuing a degree in mechanical engineering. MESA showed me that just because you're a woman doesn't mean you can't do these things. It would be MESA giving me the encouragement to be a leader. It all traces back to MESA planting the seed that I can do this and that I am going to do this.
Sometimes students don't know that those opportunities are out there. It's almost like they're like, what is, and it's like right there, but they just don't have the resource to connect with it, And so I'm the conduit. I want to say a word, but I'm not going to say it. It's just a word I grew up with, dope. I think it's a dope program. I think it helped me a lot, and I want to pass it forward.
Our impact has grown significantly. Our goal is actually to be in 50 schools by 2025. So with that, we'll be serving close to 1,000 students.
If I didn't have MESA since when I was in middle school, I would have never thought of becoming an engineer. I would have never found a passion for it. And I absolutely wouldn't be just surrounded by the opportunities that it has given me.